Welcome to the Building Business Podcast. My name is Mike Compton.
Stephanie Barrow.
We're here live at the expo right now with special guest Bill
Macchio.
Macchio. Oh, that's how you say it. Nice.
You're pretty famous here in Mount Pleasant.
Bill, you know everybody here. Why? Well, first of all, what's your business?
We publish magazines. We publish the magazine for Mount Pleasant called Mount Pleasant Magazine. And then we also do a newspaper on Isle of Palms called Island Vibes.
Okay, Island
And then
Vibes.
we do a Charleston magazine called Charleston Women. And we have a podcast associated with each one of those.
Ooh.
You know who's doing the podcast now?
Brian
Our
Cleary.
girl Kim.
Oh.
Kim Russo.
Yeah.
She's a dear friend of ours.
Kim's doing that, huh?
Yeah.
Kim was
She's
on the
great.
board of
She is
the
great.
Charleston
She
American
is
Marketing
great.
Association.
Yes.
Charleston area. What?
American Marketing Association.
Yeah, we had a long conversation this morning. You know what else she does?
What?
She does graphics of pups.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
she
she's
painted
super
a
talented.
picture of my cat.
Yeah, there you
So,
go.
They're just throwing
Literally.
Too bad
throwing
it's not
balls
money,
around
throwing,
here.
I know, they're throwing footballs all of a sudden. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but
No? Okay.
yeah. If you're not familiar with
What
the
about
Mount
you?
Pleasant-
What do you
Live
do?
at the expo.
What do you do?
I own an advertising agency called Roombo. We do strategy, design, and content.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have a good time. We have a really good time.
You got to have a good time. No matter what you do, you got to have a good
And
time.
build relationships, you know what I mean? And that's why we're here. So what brings you to the expo?
I actually was on the first committee when it first started.
Really?
Wow.
And Brian Sherman, who's a superstar here within the organization.
He is a superstar.
Yeah, and he's a good guy. He worked for me for 20 years. He loves writing.
Oh, you know Brian really well then. Okay.
Yeah, he's an excellent writer and even better editor.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
He's a real
For
good
sure.
guy.
Lots of volunteer hours for the chamber. Sherman, thank you for your service
Yes,
with the chamber.
Ryan.
With the chamber. He's not here in
He
town
was
anymore.
here a little
I
bit.
think he
Literally
was
here.
walking around.
We'll, if we see him, we'll flag him down and
Yeah.
say what's up.
I
But-
love the Mount Pleasant magazine. You know
Thank you.
this.
Thank you
I
very
live
much.
in Mount Pleasant. He lives in Mount Pleasant.
Uh-huh.
Every time I go to a doctor's office, I feel like I walk in, I sit down, I immediately pick up the best of Mount Pleasant magazine, which is great.
Well, we did something a little different this year because we always make sure that it comes out at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
Right.
Because there are several in our community we live in. So we want to be the first, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And what we did, and we sell the ads and put everything together during the holidays.
Okay.
So it doesn't permit us to get to everybody. So what I did, that now on the racks, there's an extended version of it,
Oh, good.
and we've added like 50 pages from the original one.
Wow.
And so and you know what we found out, y'all? This is interesting. We put them in Somerville, and because we're in charge of all the racks, like the racks at the grocery store.
Okay.
Those are our racks.
You
that
gotta
we
you
pay-
gotta bring the racks in.
that we pay
Okay.
so we get a really good. We pay Harris Teeter but we get a really good handle on what flies out of what rack and what location.
Yeah.
And people in Somerville love the Island Vibes.
Yep.
And they love Mount Pleasant Magazine.
That's
No
amazing.
kidding.
I mean, I look at different publications to go, okay, I'm going to go to Park Circle. I don't know where to eat. I'm going to go to Park Circle for that. So it makes sense if you're coming to Mount Pleasant, if you're going to look at the Mount Pleasant magazine.
Right.
And you do a really good job of your articles, I think, are very well done because you tell the story about the locally owned and operated business from start to finish. It's like very heartfelt. I think you do a really good job of making you want to live in Mount Pleasant.
Well, we invest a lot of money in our editorial.
Yes.
And if you guys want to hear, this is just a secret. Don't tell anybody.
tell
else,
anybody.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
It's not
And
like
if
this
you-
will be live on everywhere. but
If you look at the magazine and come through it,
yeah,
you'll notice the ads
yeah.
are on the left-hand side. The editorial, in most cases, are on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Interesting. What's the psychological behind that?
You read from left to
because
right.
Yeah.
because we
Get
want
those
to we want to
eyeballs.
emphasize our editorial.
Yeah.
And so as a result of that, why not put it up front? And we feel our advertisers will get a larger benefit than if it's on the right-hand side, because if people want to keep the magazine around and they want to read the magazine, they're going to read the whole
Yes.
thing.
Yeah, we have had quite a few friends that are here who are Best of Mount Pleasant winners. And that campaign's coming up soon, isn't it?
Right now, if anybody that's watching
Yes.
wants to vote, we're right now voting up till the 13th of October for the 2026 Best of. And all you got to do is go to vote bestofmp.com. That's vote bestofmp.com. And you too can let everyone know your favorite person,
That's right.
favorite business.
Let's
Yep.
do it. That's
Yeah.
great.
Obviously, you knew who I'm rooting for. So his son and I are friends. We work together. So I'm
Carolina Pest Control.
putting Carolina Pesco, Carolina
go.
Exterminating is the name. So you know just write that down on your 15
and
nominations.
there's no nominations.
No.
When you go to vote, best
have-
have
you
MP,
write
you
the
go
person in.
right to the thing. You go right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We're the only publication and the only group in the Charleston area that doesn't outsource that to a third party.
Right.
So whether it's whatever newspaper or magazine you can name here, we're the only ones that doesn't use a third partner.
Yes. Well, your booth back there is very impressive.
Thank you.
I like that you had all the covers.
Come on down, y'all. Come on
Yeah.
down.
Come on down. Yeah.
That's right.
To the
That's right.
expo.
Speaking of that, would you suggest coming next year to the expo?
Do I say?
Would you suggest coming next year to the expo?
Yeah, it gets better every year.
Yeah.
I mean, it really has. Rebecca, the team, it's more entrenched also in the community.
Yeah.
Yes.
I tell you what I did today. There, Royal Hardware is owned by somebody else now. Okay, as everybody knows, and they put a little. John Royal always let me do it. Now they've inherited a little rack
Yeah.
that put my magazines in.
Oh, okay.
So I was in there today putting the magazines in there, and I walked in there with the magazines to the new owners. I said, "Hey, y'all, you're new to the community. I know. I think you should come down and visit
Yeah.
the expo and get to know some of the people down there."
Yeah. I
And-
love that.
Are they here?
His first comment to me is, "Thanks, man. We appreciate
There
it."
you
That's
go.
awesome.
Well, spreading the love.
Well, he's probably walking around here because this is a busy spot today.
That's right. That's right. If we
It's
all
busy.
Have you guys had fun doing this?
Oh, it's a
Oh,
blast.
yeah,
we
yeah,
do a
yeah.
podcast together, the Charleston Marketing Podcast at
Yeah.
the Charleston Radio Group on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever watch or no? You put this on YouTube and
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the audio only.
Oh yeah.
The audio is
Buzzsprout
everywhere.
or Buzzsprout distribution.
So we do three. We do actually four, actually five. We do Charleston Women Podcast.
Yeah.
Kim.
Yeah.
did it. We do My Pleasant Podcast.
Yes.
Yep.
We do a Carolina Real Estate Podcast.
Oh.
We do a Georgetown podcast.
Oh,
If you
wow.
go to georgetownpodcast.com,
Very
and
cool.
then I do a Charleston Pet Podcast.
Pet podcast? That sounds fun.
What do you say?
As soon as
podcast?
yeah, Pet. As soon as the podcast came up, I seriously, y'all, I probably have 50 podcast names.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
There you go. That's smart. That's
You know?
smart.
Yeah. No,
Because
we love it.
do y'all know where the biggest platform is where people view or listen to podcasts?
I don't. I was gonna say Spotify.
It is YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, and the second one is Spotify. And on top of that, this happened in May, so I don't know what June or July was. But if you had NBC, ABC, CBS, Fox News, CNN, and more, YouTube had more visitors and viewers than all of those combined.
There you
Wow. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
go.
Yeah,
And it's
no.
considered like the second biggest search engine after Google.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right,
So it's
right,
cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you have some exciting stuff
Thanks for
happening.
having me.
Yeah.
here.
Tell our boy Zach I said hi.
I will.
I love
Yeah.
him. He's awesome.
Thanks for supporting the chamber.
No, thanks, man.
Yes.
Definitely,
yes.
definitely.
Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Thanks
Appreciate
to our
it.
sponsors, Pollen Social, pollensocial.com. I don't know if you met them yet, but they're great. They're sponsoring our podcast. Thanks to
Yeah.
your chamber for having us here.
Yeah. If you're
The
here at
building-
the chamber, stop by his booth. So, yeah.
That's right. Okay. Thanks, listeners. See you next time.
Bye.